Chapter 35. I retreated to my station by the curtains and battled with despair. Another day and a half until Ivy returned. It didn't matter when she came if I could do nothing. Hours passed. Sconey sat, motionless, staring at the mirror. If I started him talking, I might learn something I could use. Have you been owned by Aortheans before? 27 Aortheans, 24 of them female, none such an eyesore as you were. Oh, thank you. Have you influenced Aorthean history? I should say so. Your civil war over the King's Council? I had a hand in that. He chuckled. And before the Civil War, your Queen Ursula was one of my owners. She was assassinated. Easily contrived. He laughed harder. The fair Lucinda has never once inquired into what I do. What a fool she is. What a venomous spider he was. He went on. He seemed to have been behind every tragedy and catastrophe in our history. When he was finally done, I asked, "What do you do when you're in the world?" "Travel. I just like being confined. I like to eat. I seek out new foods. Excellent." He told me every kind of food he preferred. He named every inn that served a fine this or a fine that. I gasped. "You were master at Coney. Who came to the feather-bed?" "The feather-bed? Heart with fire peppers. So tasty. I've never tasted. But my money vanished after you left." He laughed merrily. "Ah, the feather-bed." Night fell at last. We spent it in silence. I felt my body in gnome caverns fade by degrees. Daylight returned, my third day in the mirror. Perhaps Ivy would arrive soon. The breakfast hour came and went. In gnome caverns I felt my heart falter and beat again, falter and beat. Noon came and went. I heard footsteps. Ivy's voice. "No, I need nothing. Only solitude. I need to be alone." A woman's voice. "Yes, your Majesty." I heard the door close. My heart here pounded in my ears. Ivy's face, a human face, not her gnome face, appeared in the mirror window. A tear splattered on the glass. She was crying down on us. "Oh, Sconey, come, come. Your high highness, your lowly servant attends you." "I killed her, didn't I? Did she really die?" "You are the fairest once again." I called out, "Ivy, I'm here." She didn't hear me. "How could I have killed her? I used to like her so much. When she was the oaf, she was my friend." The oaf? She must have picked up the mirror. I felt no sense of movement, but my view of the ceiling around her face slid away, replaced by tapestry and wall. She continued to weep. I yelled louder, "Ivy, listen! Ivy!" Again she didn't hear. My brave, brave queen. The oaf wouldn't have made herself beautiful if she had truly been your friend. But now she's dead. I'd have been content if she'd grown oafish again. Mourn her, my queen. I'd think less of you if you did not. I love my poor oaf. Your loving heart is speaking. Your clever mind knows the beautiful Azul as your rival." "That's true." She wiped her eyes. "She was my rival. She kissed Ajori." "And he wished to marry her." "She deserved to die." "Your highness, your lowly servant is worried for you." She frowned. "Why? The oaf is dead, and you're watching out for me, and you'll always be faithful." "And why will I always be faithful?" She answered promptly. I could tell she'd said this many times. "Because you worship at my face." Sickening. "Yes," Scully said, "I do. I'm worried because of the guard Uju. He is a danger to you." Not Ajori. I felt a rush of joy, and then shame. I didn't want Uju to die. "How is he a danger?" "You instructed him to kill your oath." "I didn't." "Not in so many words, but you promised to knight him if she died in his company, and you failed to knight him." "He didn't kill her." "Yes, but he may be angry, perhaps angry enough to speak against you." It was believable, maybe even true. I stood over Skolny, rising on my toes in frustration. Then I felt my heart in gnome cabin stop. A dozen seconds passed before it beat again. On that beat, I had an idea. I loosed my voice over Skulny's mouth. Your Majesty, it's Ozza. Your oath. I sang, I'm in the magic mirror. As I sang, I felt my strength rise again. Skulny waved his hand in front of his mouth, trying to erase my voice. Ozza, where are you? I sang, in the mirror. As I sang, I looked down, trying to think of what to say. Here, in the mirror. It was then that I noticed the carpet. While I sang, my feet sank into it. I had weight. I stopped springing. The carpet pile sprang back. Singing gave me true strength. Ivy cried, Are you still beautiful? My queen, Skulny said. Don't. I slid my voice over his. He's trying to get you killed. He lied to you. She screamed, Are you still beautiful? I sang, no longer losing. Go away, move, go away. I pushed Skulny off his chair. He was lighter than dust. I saw his startled face creasing into fury. I sat. The chair felt like an ordinary chair, but as soon as I was seated, I was linked to the mirror. It became as much a part of me as my hands, and using it was as easy as pointing. I thought what I wanted Ivy to see in the mirror. The image came to mind. I projected it. First, I showed her my former face. She began to smile. Ozza. I showed her my present self and sang, I'm still beautiful. Ozza. Her face dropped away, and her chamber swung by. I saw the ceiling again, then I saw her hems and her slipper with sharp heel coming our way. Yes! Was I about to die? The slipper pounded on the mirror window. It didn't break. Pounded it again. Again. She was stamping on it, but she couldn't smash it. She tried other ways. She swung the mirror into her doorknob. She attacked it with her paring knife. At my side, Skulny bowed and smiled a spider's smile. I heard her shrieking, I can't break you! Why can't I break you? Skulny, why can't I break you? I sang, He wants to get you executed, so he... Ozza? Her face was back. After you died, you went into the mirror with Skulny? I said yes. If I kill myself, will I be with you too? Will I be? Skulny thrust his head next to mine and answered, Yes, my queen. I've been longing for you. Then I'll do it. Skulny wants me, not you. No, I cried. She must have put us down. The mirror window showed only the ceiling. Skulny crossed his arms, grinning mightily. She was back. I saw her hands pouring white powder into a tumbler. No, I shouted. Don't! I tried to think of something to show her in the mirror. Then I thought what to attempt. I sang, I won't remain with Skulny, a monster, a spider in a mirror. Still singing, I leapt up, overturning the chair. My connection to it snapped. Still singing, I made a fist and punched the mirror with all my strength. It sounded as if all the keys of a piano had been banged at once. A jagged crack formed, but the mirror held. Ivy stirred the poison with a spoon. Oaf, I'm coming! Ogress, I'm coming! I sang full voice, Jory, my love, Eortha, and struck the mirror again. Another crack formed, but the mirror still held. Ivy raised the tumbler. I was a chorus, a choir. I threw myself, shoulders, elbows, knees, all my singing weight, into the mirror. I sang, I won't remain in a mirror, a beauty in a... A roar drowned me out.